Hey everyone, Steph here. In today's video we are going to be taking a closer look at the new Chanel 22P collection that has just been released in stores. We're going to be taking a look at what the hottest bags are from this collection and which ones we all need to avoid. I have also ordered what I think is the it bag from this collection, and I'm going to be unboxing it with you in this video today. Before we dive straight in, if you are new to this channel and love designer bags and luxury in general, you are in the right place because we get it. Make sure you join us by hitting the subscribe button and the bell down below. Now we're going to start by taking a look. I have some photographs that have kindly been provided to me by Life by Suki over on Instagram. She is amazing. I have met her a couple of times. I got my Chanel 19 from her. Go and give her a follow. I'll pop a link to her Instagram down below. And I actually think looking at photographs of new bags is sometimes better than looking at the website because you can get more of an idea of what they look like. And then once we have been through these, I'm going to reveal the Instagram poll results. I put out some of these styles on my Instagram and said whether do you like them or not, and there was a really clear winner out of all the ones that I shared, and there was a very clear loser. In fact, there was a few losers. And if you aren't following me already, my handle is at handbag_holic on Instagram, so yeah, please do give me a follow over there and get involved in these polls going forward. And then at the end of the video I'm going to be unboxing my 22P collection piece, and yeah, I'm very excited about it, and I definitely think this could be the it bag. It is the bag that in all the forums, in the WhatsApp groups, I have seen so many people talk about. This seems to be taking the cake, and this bag was not £7,000. Let's start with the classic flap. There are quite a few versions of the classic flap that are coming out in this collection. Quite a few iridescent styles. We have this beautiful pink iridescent, we have a green iridescent, and we've also got like a blue purpley iridescent. So I do feel like Chanel, a few years ago, they brought the boy out in the iridescent rainbow collection. That's kind of what it was referred to. It was very, very popular, and those bags are still referred to as unicorns. It seems like Chanel have picked up on this trend, and they are now bringing out pretty much every collection. There is like an iridescent version of a bag. I do think these iridescents, I think the pink one would look stunning in summer. I think if you're styling them with colours like maybe black or white, they would go easily. I'm not too sure how well they would go with other colours though. So for me, coloured bags, I don't have a whole lot of them. I'm adding more to my collection. But yeah, I do find them a little bit harder to style. We also have a white caviar classic flap with gold hardware. White bags, again, I think people have a love-hate relationship with white. I think it can look super modern, super chic. However, obviously colour transfer is always an issue with a white bag, but I do think this Chanel Classic Flap has to be one of the most beautiful white bags I have ever seen. Kind of like Snow White-esque. We've then got a bright pink, a neon-y pink. These colours always do well. Personally, I wouldn't have a bright pink in my collection because I don't really wear bright pink, but if you live in a warmer climate, I can definitely see how a bright pink like this would do well. We've also got like a corally orange colour. So now let's take a quick look at the boy bag. We have this beautiful yellow colour with shiny gold hardware. I don't know what it is, but I'm starting to like yellow bags more and more. Is anyone feeling like that? I just feel like they look like happiness. They look like summer. So I'm liking this. This is in a caviar. This looks like a small size. We then have the boy bag in white with shiny gold hardware. I was watching someone's collection review the other day, and they had a white boy bag but with antique gold hardware. You don't see a lot of antique gold hardware from Chanel anymore. I don't know if they've discontinued it. I might have got that wrong, but it seems like everything these days is coming with like champagne or this like shiny gold hardware. Personally, I mean, I think the shiny gold works well, but I prefer the antique gold. But yeah, if you are in the market for a white bag and maybe don't want to go to the extreme of a classic flap, the boy could be a good option. We've also got the boy in a light pink colour, which we see throughout this collection with silver hardware. Look, it's nice, but I think anything, personally, I'm a gold hardware person, so this one is staying well and truly on the shelf. I don't think this one will actually have a very good resale value. For some reason, it kind of just looks a little bit, almost looks a bit fake, to be honest. Now let's take a look at the Cocoa top handle. This bag for me, it's never quite done it. I just don't really like the shape of the top handle, but we have a black caviar with gold hardware, pretty standard. We have the yellow with gold hardware. I actually think I prefer the yellow. That looks pretty cool. We then have this bright purple. This is for the purple lovers. It looks like silver hardware. on that one. We then have the white caviar leather with the champagne gold hardware. We then have a pale blue colour. Again, we see this pale blue throughout the collection. How are we feeling about the pale blue, guys? I feel like, personally, I would rather go for a grey. And I find with Chanel, so my boy bag here, this is from the 19p collection, I believe this one. I might be wrong. I'll pop it down below if I'm wrong. This is a grey boy bag, but it very much has an undertone of grey. Sorry, blue. It has an undertone of blue, but this is a grey bag. And I find, because this has a blue undertone, it can be really hard to style. Like, it does look stunning, but it's very limiting in terms of what colours it goes with. So for me, anything light blue is just off the table. And then we have this black and gold Coco top handle. I am really not sure about this one. I just don't like the handle. I think we've got a lot going on. Maybe it's the light. It looks very like shiny and bright. So maybe this actually does look nicer in real life, but from the pictures, it just looked far too shiny. We also have this black boy bag in, it looks like black lambskin leather with these gold chains going around, and this top handle. This is a lot. I do not like the chain going around the edge of this bag. I mean, it looks a little bit, it just looks too much. Like, the boy bag already has a chunky chain to it. So the fact that they've put a chain all the way around it and a chain on the top handle, I just don't think this one works so well. We have this beautiful vanity case in like a black caviar with champagne gold hardware, crossbody bag, but like vanity looking style. Quite like this one, very simple, understated, it would last you a very long time. We then have this beautiful square bag here, and it's got, I love the CC detail on the end of the chain, and the CC on the front isn't all filled with gold. It has the colour inside of it as well. I do think this one actually comes in a bright pink too, but I am liking the yellow. I can see this one being very popular. We have these mini bags. We have, with the top handles on, we've got black, and we have the pink with champagne gold hardware. We also have the pale blue. I'm liking these. I'm just not too sure about the top handle. I'd have to see one in real life, but I feel like the handle's kind of a bit of an afterthought on what is the classic flat bag. So not too sure about that, but I actually think it will make the bag more functional. So maybe if you got one of these, you would actually use it more. I probably would. Then we have this tote bag, okay? I am not sure what this tote bag is. I do not know what it's called. In fact, I don't think I want to know what it's called. This is a combination of caviar leather and lambskin leather with gold hardware with a top handle. It just kind of feels like things mashed together that shouldn't be put together. Almost like it's been kind of stitched together afterwards, like it's broken and someone else has like fixed it with new leather. Not feeling this one. We then have this beautiful bucket bag. I quite like this one with multiple chain straps. We are seeing like multiple chain straps in some of these new bags from Chanel, which I'm quite liking. I'm liking that extra detail, that extra little bit of, you know, glint of gold or silver as you wear the bag. The reissue, definitely not the most popular bag from Chanel, but if you want something more understated, we have the white with gold. This would personally be my favourite. For some reason, I definitely am quite attracted to the white and the gold that Chanel are bringing out. We have the pale blue. I would avoid this one. I would go for white actually. And then we've got black and gold as well. Chanel 19, one of my favourite bags from Chanel. We have this beautiful iridescent, and this one has been brought out as opposed to previous collections where it has been brought out with the gold chain and mixed metals. This one has a lot more silver on it. So the CC on the front is silver, and it's got the silver chain on the front as opposed to the gold. This works better, I would say, with the iridescent colour. I really like this. I think the iridescent works better on the 19 because you can really get a feel for the colours with the way the leather is versus the classic flaps. We have a bright yellow one. Again, this feels like sunshine, it feels like happiness. I am liking this, but you have to like yellow and you have to maybe wear yellow. I don't think I ever wear any yellow, but I do like the look of it. Now on to my favourite bag from Chanel, the Chanel Business Affinity. I have had so many messages about this bag, people trying to get hold of it, it not being available. It is now out for 22p in the black with champagne gold hardware. Now what I will say is, this one is from a few years ago now. This black is like a matte black, whereas the new one that's come out is, I think the leather has been coated and therefore the leather is shiny. So even though it's the same bag, they do look quite different. Personally, I prefer the matte black, but these are really hard to come by. I waited about a year to be able to buy this pre-loved. If you want one, I do think it's not going to be worlds apart from what this one looks like. It's just going to be shinier. So I know a lot of people have added this to their wish list. We have a medium size light blue with champagne gold hardware. Again, I like the light blue, but I just find light blue personally too hard to wear, but I do like this one. We then have this beautiful pink. I am seeing this pink absolutely everywhere. It is kind of like an ice pink, and I actually saw Sophie Safay unbox this, and she described it as like an ice cream pink colour with the champagne gold hardware. Okay, so of course that is not all the new 22p collection, but those are some key pieces that I have images for. My overall thoughts to the collection, someone asked me this on Instagram, is overall, I wouldn't say I'm like underwhelmed. I think if you are in the market for an iridescent, this collection could be an amazing one, especially an iridescent classic flap. I think some of these are really, really beautiful, and the new iridescent Chanel 19. Those are the stars of the show for me. However, personally, I don't want to add a 19 to my collection. I've got enough now, and also classic flap. I just think that the price of the classic flap is so overpriced now that it just wouldn't be one that I would buy unless I really, really, really loved one. So for me, I quite like I think the Business Affinity is the winner of this collection, and I really like the pink lilac-y colour. But what did you guys think over on Instagram? I can now reveal the results. I'm not going to go through all of them, I'm just going to share the main ones. So the most popular bag that I shared out of the ones that I've just shown you was the Chanel Classic Flap in white and gold. I can see why. I love this. Even I would be tempted with this one, and I don't really like classic flaps that much. But I think in terms of white bags, this is a really, really beautiful one. And the one that you guys liked the least is, I agree with this completely, is the tote bag with the two leathers on there. It does look very strange. It looks a bit like a patchwork bag, like a bit of an afterthought. Also, the one that didn't fare very well was the top handle bag with the gold detailing across the top. I think it's just a bit too much. And the same with the boy bag with the gold chains. So this, I don't think people are really feeling. Unless you love it, I would avoid these. Now let's unbox my new 22p bag. I'm very excited about this bag. It is my favorite bag from Chanel. You might have already guessed it, but yes, let's unbox her. Here we go. I'm just gonna pop the box down here so that you can get the full view. Obviously, beautiful Chanel packaging. I got this sent up from Harrods in London, mostly because I just don't want to walk around London carrying a bag, so I get them sent to my home. I find it much more convenient. The packaging, as ever, beautiful, unwrapping the tissue, and here she is, you can see the colour. So it is the pink, small mini now, it used to be called the small Business Affinity. And this colour, wow, it's like a light pink with, I would say, kind of purpley undertones, almost like a really light lilac colour, but definitely still pink. And I think Sophie Safay described it perfectly. I ordered my bag and then her video came out that evening. So I was very excited because she has ordered the same bag. It's nice to know actually as well that other people see how amazing this bag is. It has a shiny finish to the leather. It feels quite a bit different actually in terms of texture. It has a champagne gold hardware, although it kind of, because the colour of the bag is light, it almost looks a bit silver sometimes, which is what I find anyway with the champagne gold hardware. This one definitely feels quite a bit different to my previous Business Affinity. They just have different feels. I can't really describe it, but because this one is shiny, similar to the new black that's come out, and this one is a matte, yeah, they just feel a little bit different. But everyone knows, if you've watched my other videos, that the Business Affinity has been like my favourite bag from Chanel. I wear this all the time, like crossbody. You've got the pocket on the back, it fits my iPhone in. It will also fit a large size iPhone if you are concerned about that, and it will fit a small purse in. So in terms of like carrying keys, phone, purse, this bag ticks all the boxes, and a few extra little bits as well. Some people prefer the small size, obviously you can fit a bit more in that, but I actually find these bags are quite heavy anyway because they've got quite a lot of zips on. So for me, the mini size is fine. I can fit everything that I want to in. There is a part of me that's wondering whether I would actually use a grey more than the pink, but the pink was the only one that they had available and I just needed to see it. So I've been trying it on with a few different outfits to kind of get the vibe. I do think with like chunky knits and even with like black. So I'm wearing a black dress now, and as you can see, it doesn't look out of place. It actually pops quite a lot. I would describe it as like an icy pink, if that makes sense. Like it's like really like a beautiful light pink, and that is it next to my black. So if you are debating the two, you can see them side by side there. If it were me, the black one is never going anywhere. Like if I was debating between these two, unless I had loads of black bags and wasn't adding another black bag, I would go for the black, just because, you know, this will be in a collection for many, many years. This, I feel, is more of a, because it's so light, more of a summer bag. So for me, I'm probably only going to be able to wear it about half of the year, unless I do make it work with some maybe like cream knits in winter. But for me, the black one is the winner overall, but I really like having a lighter colour as well. Let me know what you guys think. Out of these two, which one do you prefer the most? And are you liking the new pink shade? If you are a fellow luxury lover, which I believe you are, make sure you don't miss another video from me by signing up to my email list. I will pop a link in the description box down below for you. And like I said, please don't forget to get involved in the conversation. What do you think to 22p? Have you purchased anything? What do you like? What do you dislike? I love to hear from you guys, so please do leave a comment. Now, make sure you don't go anywhere, because coming up next, I will link my latest video release here for you. And over here, I'm going to be taking you through my entire designer bag collection of 30 bags, revealing my 3 best and 3 worst. Enjoy.